Listen up carefully because I'm only going to tell you this once. This is a sexy peachy butt. You see that? Twerking in your face. You remember Richard Hart's twerking? The term is called outrage marketing. Now, in my life and your life, you've probably seen outrage marketing, but you never really thought about the intention behind the marketing. You never really thought, I think this thing is designed to get me to do some outrage. But now I'm going to level you up, okay? So if you get offended by anything on the internet, you have to go back, you have to study this Richard Hart outrage marketing, friends. Remember, cryptocurrency industry is all about network effects, okay? You know what a network effect is? It's branding on the internet, branding in your mind. Okay, we don't have the advantage of a government who can literally point a gun at anybody and force them to stay in the country, or force them to pay taxes, or force them to go and do the conscriptions and defend the nation, joining the army. We don't have that, okay? So we are in a different game. It's truly the wild, wild west out here in crypto land. So the first thing people have to do is get over it. Step number one. So friends, remember this bull market that we're going to go through, crypto cycle. Everyone's going to try to grab your attention. They're going to try it with the outrage, okay? They're going to do whatever they can, and they have to. They have to, because you're not paying attention, and so aren't I. We're not paying attention to all this stuff, so they have to do something really to make us feel something, okay? No longer can you just do stuff based off merit. Why? Because merit, usually, it means the value of your product or service and how good it is, which is, it's fair enough. The problem is the world's moving so fast. Everything is now open source. When things are open source, people just copy paste stuff everywhere. It's really China's manufacturing industry on steroids. This is the cryptocurrency industry, but this is how the world is going. Now, when you power that up with AI, ass intelligence, I mean, you have a Titan freak that you've never seen before, because now AI can learn the best products or features of everything else that you basically send its way, and it's going to basically give you the answer. It's going to tell you, oh, what makes this thing good? What makes this drink good? It'll probably figure stuff out. Oh, it's got the right amount of sugar and the right amount of buzz. Or what makes it good? And they might go, oh, based on our, as an AI, based on our research, it's got a good amount of branding and logos, and they're seeing the sports game. So basically, this AI can just give you the cheat code of stuff. You will now no longer require millions of dollars with analysts who just sit in an office and try to figure out how to reverse engineer an amazing product or a service. AI is going to be able to fast track it, okay? Another tip, friends, study the attention economy. That's exactly what you're doing right now. Studying the attention economy is exactly how you're going to win in crypto, because we are in an attention economy, right? It's human attention. That's the value. Products and services, they're just getting diluted everywhere. We're going to have 3D printers. It's going to be approaching, friends. Everyone gets 3D printers. The cost to just make stuff, you can just make your own glasses. Hey, those are cool glasses. Yeah, I'll go make my own ones. I know it sounds wild now, but that day is approaching. I wonder how it's going to start off. Okay, you make your own different, furniture pieces, or different little implementations of cooking utensils, whatever they are. And it's eventually going to grow into bigger things. So what do? We build into memes, culture, and religions. Everybody has a brand. Everybody has a football team. It's tough. It's the world we're moving in. It's faster and faster. It's globalized. Okay? The barriers of everything are breaking down. That's why I've got this Viking hat. It's a good ode of what it used to be like. You used to go around a little pirate ship and just go raid all these lands. Yeah, that world's gone now. Now, it's not a kumbaya world, but you really got to understand what's going on. That's why you're in crypto. You're starting to see this stuff. I want you to understand things from a perspective of, oh, wow, that's making me feel something. Rather than, oh, I'm upset. Oh, that person said something. That may or may not be racist. That person may or may not be identifying as a doorknob today. Whoops, I used the wrong pronoun. Okay, if you're getting triggered by that stuff, you lose. Especially in crypto, you're going to lose. You have to control your emotions. Your final tip is studying Metcalfe's law. Metcalfe's law, friends, we know the value of the network goes up proportionally to people coming in. The more people, the better. The more people in the country, the better. You just got to get their attention. But there's thousands and thousands of nations out there in crypto land, which is literally just altcoins, chains, layer 2 things, and everything going on. So you have to grab their attention. And everyone's got their own strategy. But the more people, the better. That's why Bitcoin's the biggest religion. First mover advantage. We don't have a first mover advantage anywhere else in cryptocurrency land. And it all started from Richard Hart's ass twerking. This peachy butt. You see that? So whenever you see anybody getting offended, maybe in a Twitter reply, YouTube comments, or just anywhere out there, just be like, you know, man, I feel a bit sorry for them. You know, they've lost at the game already. They're getting upset. It's kind of like, friends, if you're playing on a football field and then the other team goes, nah, 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 nah. Like, imagine you saw one of your teammates going, and they just like broke down crying emotionally. What would you think about them? You're like, man, you just failed, man. It was just like, it's just a taunt on the internet. It's just like, it's literally, he's just taunting you. It's nothing. Don't even let him taunt you. We've got a goal here. The goal is to win. And remember, all of this is designed, friends. What I'm here doing, you're giving the highest value content in crypto. Yes, you are deserving it. I'm going to show you this. Mastering markets and crypto cycles. There is no FUD at the tops. There is no good news at the bottoms. These are the realities of the ebbs and flows. This is Peter surfing along the waves, okay? Once you understand everything I've told you, you separate yourself out. Okay, friends? You have to see yourself like a character in the game. Like you're just a character running around in GTA. You have to see yourself like that. Yeah. If you see yourself as master of the universe and like center of the universe, guess what? Everything that comes your way, you're going to think it's coming inside your head. You say, oh, this person got me an amazing deal. Let me go buy this token up that's already up 48x. Let me go sell the other thing that's down 97%. That's another trap. And then vice versa. Oh, that person's been winning in whatever that thing is. Let me go sell this thing that's down 97% to go chase them. That's why they say markets, it's really a battle with yourself. Remember even what I said here, friends. There's no FUD at the tops. That's it. So the crowd's not going to tell you anything, friends. That's why people who spend all their time fighting the crowd with words, trying to get them to change their minds, futile, dude. What a waste of time. Completely futile. It's literally, friends, it's literally like, imagine being tasked with the job of going to China and making everybody in China want to put the US flag on their uniform when they go to work. Imagine that. Imagine going to the US of A and trying to get everybody to put the Chinese flag in their lawn. See what I mean? Like, that's just a waste of time. You know, like, it's so ridiculous as a waste of time. Yeah, you should be thinking about that in markets as well. It's not about, friends, fading the crowd. You fade with your actions. You don't put your energy and spirit and your soul into fighting them. If people are enraged, we've got to learn from them. What are they enraged about? That's how you got to be contrarian, friends. Because if people are getting enraged about stuff, remember, we live in an attention economy, especially in crypto. When people give attention units to stuff, okay, they can't measure it, but when they give mindshare units to crypto, you got to understand that you can look deeper. Go, oh, is it on a dip or is the thing over? If you can answer that, guess what? And it's on a dip, it's free money for you. You're getting something where everyone's running out of the burning building. You go inside, the building was never burning. You get it? There's no good news at the bottoms, and there never will be. Red monthly candles, forget it. It's trash. Everyone's going to call it a scam, and it's poop, and it's different this time. How easy is it for us to sit on the sidelines and crush it in stocks? So easy. You know, people in the stock market really thought Trump was going to literally send the world to zero. But we're in crypto land. We're like, bro, this ain't volatility. Oh, your Whittle stock is down 40%. Bro, we go down 40% daily. What are you talking about? We're down 99% in some of this stuff. So it's basically hardened you. Like Metapod. Hardened in a very family-friendly way. So there is no good news when there's red candles. So stop looking for good news. There's no good news. It's you find out, are you alive or you're dead? That's it. You make your own good news. Hey, things aren't dead yet. It's kind of funny. When the prices are low enough, friends, that's all you got to do. Go like, oh, I see all the outrage. I see the people getting triggered by stuff. I see everyone saying it's bad. Well, the bigger the discount, friends, the less threshold you need for it to basically be a buy. When you're paying a premium for something, like if Bitcoin's only down like, 10% from its high, that's when you're going to think, oh crap, like I got to have a big target, man, because I'm literally buying a 10% discount. When you're in 70% discount land, 80%, 90%, 98%, Hex was down 99%. You have a working, breathing, living community doing multiple conferences per year. Pulse Chain Conference, Hex Conference, 170 content creators, 72 streamers. Like, it's literally like taking candy from a baby. But not everyone listens. They wait until the price goes up. I'm very aware of that. That's why you don't see me wasting my breath like, please, sir, please listen to the words I'm saying. Because I'm literally the first person to say, hey, I've given you a 42-minute video of the highest value content in crypto. And by the way, if you don't like it, click sell and leave. It just blows people's minds. Because everyone's so used to that funnel. You know the funnel? When you watch somebody, they're like, this is my masterclass. Here's 5 reasons of things that didn't work out. Here's another 5 strategies that you could do to make money. Now what I'm going to do is move you to my other part of the masterclass. Sign up here, limited time. It's always like they're funneling you away, okay? They're like, hey, this mastermind is only $3,000. Trust me, you'll get the most value you'll ever see. It's always just so used to that funnel. Well, with me, I go, here's the highest value content in crypto, and it stops. See us. And everyone's always confused. Huh, where do I go? Where do I go? What do I do? There's no secret trick. It's a believer cycle. Like, subscribe, Billy Button, or catch you soon.